And this girl too. Aren't you the one I bumped into earlier? Oh god, why am I blushing? Enough! Isabella, put some clothes on. It's a towel. I'm breaking neither house rules nor public decency laws. Face it, honey. In a war of escalation, I always win. A war of escalation, I always win. We'll see about... Dinner is served! Sally bustles out carrying so many platters, it's a wonder she hasn't fallen over. Burgers and hot dogs here! Buns here, sweet potato fries, yes! I'm all for that. Sweet potato fries and condiments over here. Enjoy! Whoo-wee! I'm starved. Max comes downstairs, limping a little. Are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just dropped my guitar, no biggie. He winks at Isabella. Maybe I shouldn't ask. We all dig in. Alright. The texture is interesting. But once you get past that, the taste is okay. Not something I would go out of my way to eat, but okay. I'm gonna order a pizza. Yeah, it's okay, Dominic. I reluctantly agree. You big babies, you've barely had a bite each. Oh yeah, if you like it so much, how come your plate's nothing but fries? I'll have some later. I'm just bracing myself. Oh, poor Sally. Rakesh pushes his plate aside. Thank you for the meal. I am full. I don't think this is that bad. No, they're right. I must not have gotten a good brand. I'll just have to do better next time. She claps her hands. Dominic, make sure that three pizzas with one with no cheese. It'll be a treat. It'll be my treat this time. That's so sweet of you, Sally. I'm glad. I feel bad for her that everyone's like totally trashing her food, but at least she like still was able to like let it fall off her back like a duck. Like, good on you. I really like Sally a lot. She's a sweetheart. And so it came to pass that my first meal on campus was delivery. Nothing wrong with that. Almost everyone in this house is incredibly lively. Even Sally, despite her whole meditation thing. But even in the midst of all these strong personalities, I don't feel uncomfortable. Maybe this will work out for the best. Cool. Week 1 Friday. For as long as I can remember, I've had this recurring dream where I hit an alarm clock over and over again until it stops. The strangest thing about it is it always happens, just before I have to get up. I bolt upright and look to my left. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. 10:28, I have 2 minutes to get to class. I flit around my room in a frenzy. Socks, where are my socks? There's my book bag, but where are my notebooks? Are they under the yarn? Wait, no, I put them under my bed because there weren't enough space. Ah! I finally find everything I need, put on my nice jacket, and race downstairs. I've never done well without breakfast, but can I afford to go waste time on toast? I should really get... I spot someone standing stock still in front of one of the common room walls. Is that Rakesh? I suppose he must not have any morning classes. Rakesh's normally sleepy gaze is sharpened, laser-like onto some point on the wall. It's a little intimidating. I haven't seen anyone with such preternatural focus since my uncle's last hunting trip. Are you... Shh! He frowns. And look at that wall and tell me what is missing. It's a blank wall. Decoration? Life. That was going to be my second answer. There's no movement, no beautiful play of color, not even the cobweb of a lonely spider, only starkness. It begs me to hatch its potential. But how? I'm sure this is all very fascinating, but I need to go. I start for the door. Wait! I have it, and we must find a hacksaw. We will carve loveliness into this barren tundra. I don't know how Dama's gonna feel about that, but can't stop you right now, gotta get to class. Please, I have to get to... Are you suggesting that we saw through the wall? Rakesh pauses, then gives a decisive nod. Yes? It is the only way. Oh my god, this is what he meant when he mentioned getting taken over by inspiration. I didn't think it was this bad. I am so late and I shouldn't miss my first class, but what if he really does go through with it? Oh god. gosh, this is the tough part. I'm already late to class, so one could argue if you're already late to class... Okay, putting myself in this situation, like... I'm in college to get an education. Like, that is my primary purpose of going to school. Secondary purpose is socializing and making friends. So, like... But Rakesh is about to destroy the wall. Currently, that falls under the category of, it's not my problem right now, I have to get to class. My immediate problem is getting to my late class. So, if I was playing this realistically, I would probably go to class. I really don't want to make a bad impression on the English professor on the first day, and even if Rakesh did find a hacksaw, I doubt he would go through with it. He'd all do well. Or I hope he wouldn't go through with it. No, don't overthink. That's hilarious, I love that. Sorry, I can't help you. Hopefully if I don't help him find a hacksaw, he won't find said hacksaw. I flee before Rakesh ropes me into this crazy scheme. And to think I saw him as one of the more reasonable people around here. Yeah, I was not a big fan of Rakesh. I don't think that's the smartest, wisest thing to do in a place that is not your own house. Well, we'll see what happens with him. Finally, lunchtime. The syllabi were straightforward enough. Luckily, the homework assignments won't be nearly as frequent as in high school, and they only make up a small portion of our grade compared to exams and final papers. College allows for a lot more free time than high school, all in all. Unfortunately, my scholarships aren't going to cover much more than school, books, and board. If I want to be anything other than a crazy hermit, I think it's in my best interest to find a job. I think I'll check out my options after I get something to eat. I decide to grab a bite at the cafe on campus. I didn't pay for a meal plan, so there's no point in going to the cafeteria when the cafe food's probably better. Hey, welcome to Lingua Franca. Oh ho ho, this is interesting. If it isn't the cutie I bumped into earlier, we do have a habit of running into each other, huh? Cutie? You're adorable. I could have a lot of fun corrupting you. Thanks, but no thanks. Not my type. Even if you were a dude. Not my type, corrupting me. I'm just kidding. You're so fun to tease, Anne, right? Yeah, I don't like that kind of teasing when I haven't met you that well. Points down, Isabella, for me. Yes? You look hungry. How would you like a meatball sub? That sounds good. Alright then, 1 meatball sub coming right up. Thanks. How much? Anne, what kind of housemaid would I be to make you pay for lunch on your first day of school? You can have it gratis. You just don't tell my manager, okay? Thank you. Wow, Isabella really likes her. Really likes us. And why wouldn't she? Anne is a cutie pie, as she says. Isabella winks at me and goes back behind the counter to assemble my sandwich. She's much nicer than first impressions led me to believe. I wouldn't mind working here with her. Here you go, hun. The meatball sub is perfectly wrapped. I suppose she's been working here for a while. Excuse me? Would you happen to know where I would be able to find work? Work? There are all kinds of jobs available on campus. Heck, I started at the cafeteria my freshman year. I mean, it's one of the worst jobs on campus. High pressure, fast paced, and people are crazy. The only good thing about it is even a monkey could do it. Most of the jobs open to freshmen are like that though. If you want to get in on something worth your while, you need to show your skills or they won't even look at you twice. For instance, this job. You'd think all you need to do is look good in a uniform, but people come in with crazy orders all the time. You need to be spontaneous enough to adapt to the customers. Like if they want marinara sauce on their meatball sub and we don't have it, fast talk them into settling for ketchup. That kind of thing. I think most of the jobs on campus and in town get posted online. You can look up the qualifications too. Alright, how do I get qualifications? Well, you want it fast and dirty or slow and steady? Both? I'd like to know my options, I guess. Okay. Now, you'll probably be spending most of your time during the day at classes learning, and since How to Be a Better Short Order Chef hasn't been a class since the school was a technical college, you're going to have to look for things to do. Just working a job is going to make you better at working that sort of thing. Working at the bookstore will get you more organized, for example. It's slower, but you'll make money while you do it. That said, if you check the local blog site, you can find all kinds of things to do outside of school. Since you're my roommate, if you ask nice, I might clue you in on some things to do around town as well. Pretty please? Well, since you act so nicely, there's a club downtown with a pretty decently low cover charge, and the rock climbing facility is great for the active climber if you'd like to try that. It's pretty fun. They're relatively cheap too. Not only can you have some fun, but if you pay attention, you'll pick up some good tips on how to do better at jobs. It's faster, but it also tends to cost money. Once you get skilled enough, you can start applying for some of the advanced jobs. Well, thank you. Thank you, Isabella. Hey, don't worry about it. Come back anytime, Lilan. I'd be happy to show you the ropes. Sweet. Alright. So, awesome. Okay, so again, we have our... let me go save, because I haven't done that. So this is my old save. I'm going to save in this empty slot here. And return. Okay. Friday morning, so we've got energy. That's right. See, this is the part of the game that I really liked a lot. We've got money, energy, and then academics and all that good stuff. So this is how I'm going to... So current classroom. Other activities roll in bed, which helps save on our energy. And our energy is 100%. Afternoon, I can take a nap. I can work at the art store. I can work at the bookstore, which gives me creativity. Art store gives me creativity and 10 money and lowers my energy. Bookstore gives me organized. Data entry gives me rationale. Studying increases my grade point average. So for right now, do I want to be more organized or rational? I mean, so with Anne, since I see her as being very organized, I see her as very rational, I see her as being very reflective, not so much in the active or spontaneous, and I think a little bit of creativity, but I think the main things that make sense for Anne is reflective, rational, and organized. So, if I remember, art, data entry, clean the park, data entry, and cleaning the park is... Oh, cool, I can do the rest of this. Cool, let me do the... Okay, so I'm planning out the entire default week. Cool. Evening. Okay, I remember all this stuff. I remember this stuff. Cool. Play a tabletop RPG. I remember that as well. Yeah, take a nap, cafeteria, spontaneous, active, study, got it. And then yoga class. Interesting. Yoga class is spontaneity. And see a play. Creativity. Tabletop RPG is organized. Chess is rational. Got it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm understanding this. I'm remembering again how to play this game. So by default, we're always going to class. That's like always going to be my thing. I might even study. I may even study. Like get a hood. I feel like while I have the energy, while my energy is 100%, I'm going to like get a head start. Oh, and I have 200 money as well. Yeah, I have 200 money right now. So I'm not like hurting for cash at the moment. Take a nap, art store, bookstore, study. So I can always study, I can always study like on the weekend mornings, so I'm not going to study in the afternoon. So I'm going to do, let's see, rational, organized. I'm going to do data entry. Yeah. Afternoon, cafeteria clerk, or clean the park, or football. Yeah, none of these things I really am interested in. Spontaneous, reflective, active, study. Probably gonna study. Play tabletop RPG. Play chess. Wall climb, study. Play a tabletop RPG. Because, yeah, yes please. And then in the evenings, sleep early, go to the pub, subtract my energy, and then get 6 of that. Or I can get reflective or active. Spontaneous, reflective, or active, or sleep early and get more energy. Study for right now. I don't procrastinate. I'm not a procrastinator. I'm a terrible procrastinator in that I don't procrastinate. Ever. Hardly. Because I just have too much stuff to do. As someone who gets needs to get a lot of stuff done and not a lot of time, I can't afford to procrastinate. It just is not, it does not compute for me. So, in the evening, we're going to play chess. And this evening, we're going to pub, see a play, yoga class, study. Study. Like, I'm just packing my week with as much study as possible. And I think I automatically, yeah, as much as possible. And then, yeah, see a play, tabletop RPG. Okay, so here, when I'm not interested in a pub or yoga class or wall climb, I'm studying. I'm not interested in yoga, pub, climbing wall, studying. And then in these evenings, I'm either playing a tabletop RPG or playing chess. So I have 2 play chess, 2 tabletop RPGs, so I'm getting my organization and I'm getting my rationale. And then I'm getting my rationale here. These are the days I'm not interested in any of these really at all. So these are the study days in the afternoon, and then art store, bookstore, yeah, bookstore, and then Wednesday is like my freebie, because Wednesday, do I want to lean more towards organize or do I want to more towards rational? I'll be more rational for the time being. I'll be more rational at the moment. Yeah, that seems to be the right thing to do, because these two balance 6, 6, 6, 6, and then this data entry, you know, bookstore, data entry. Yeah, I think that's the play for the time being. And I'll probably swap things around, and I will give myself a chance to rest. I recognize that this is not going to be sustainable. Like, all this work and no rest is not sustainable. I will fix that. So I will, as the weeks progress, I will adjust as needed, because I'm trying to maximize my energy and output of that energy. Yeah, I just missed this game a lot. This whole scheduling my day is like super fun for me. Okay, so yeah, for right now, let's, yeah, this is office. Let me just make this adjustment just so that we've got data, and then we've got organization. Then we've got data, and then we've got organization. And then we have data, and then we have organization. There we go. And then data, and then organization. Yeah, that's how I want to do it. Data, organization, data, organization, data, and then organization. Yeah, sounds like a good thing, good use of my time. Okay, let's do it. Friday morning. That was actually a really fun class. I'm glad I went. I'm glad I went today. Friday afternoon. I seriously never imagined they kept so many notes here. No wonder they depart entry time for entry person. It's like they document everything. Friday afternoon. Tim. I think this is the dean's bank account. I guess that went pretty well. Friday evening. Study. Hop. Saturday morning. Ah, my eyes. I've studied too much. Grade stat raising. Power up. Saturday new event. It's nice to be back home. It's been a long week and I'm exhausted. I just want to curl up in bed and read a good book for a while. I'm thinking about my room when I see Isabella on the porch talking to Max. Seriously, this party is going to be great. You gotta come out. She sees me walking up and waves excitedly. You too, Anne. This is the first really big party in the quarter. It's going to be so much fun. Everyone will be there. I don't know if I'm up to an actual party. Just getting used to the house has been taxing enough. And I really am pretty tired. Who's coming and where is it? Max and I for sure. I doubt anybody else will come out. You gotta come out, Anne. This is just the thing for you. You need to blossom, girl. Is that right? Is that right, Max? It's gonna be loud and crazy. Perfect place to let go and have a good time, you know. Exactly. Isabella and Max start mock dancing with each other in front of me. I guess trying to show me what they'll be doing. I guess it could be fun. I don't know. I'm pretty tired. Yeah, I've got a lot of studying to do. Let me think about it, okay? All right, but get a move on. We won't wait all night, hon. Isabel winks at me as I pass by. I head past the other two and up to my room to unload my books. Play the event or skip it, +5 energy. I think I'll pass. You guys enjoy yourselves. You guys enjoy yourselves. I shouldn't have had all that water before bed. Maybe I can slip down to the bathroom without waking anyone up. As I walk past Max's room, I can hear Isabella's voice. Seriously, you're awful at this. I'm barely even tipsy, you dumb A. You need to learn to drink better. Oh, they totally are going against the rules. Max's door is open, so I stick my head quietly around the corner. I can see Isabella trying in vain to heft Max onto his bed. I'm pretty sure those are curse words under her breath, but most of them are way more vile than I'm used to. Do you need help? Ah! Isabel leaps at the sound of my voice and drops Max, unfortunately right into a pile of dirty clothes he'd never moved. Gah! Oh man, I don't think he's washed any of this. Anne, come help me get this jerk in bed. Max is pretty heavy, but between the two of us, we managed to haul him into his bed. So, it was a pretty wild party after all, huh? Oh, it was a fine party. Nothing too crazy. I made the mistake of telling this idiot that I get a little wild when I get drunk. What I didn't tell him was that I've been having drinking contests since I was 16, and this chump never stood a chance. Oh, wow. I'm not really sure what to think about Isabella having been a drunkard so young. Anyways, thanks for the help, Anne. I'm gonna crash. Don't hit the books too hard. I definitely want you to come out with us next time, okay? I nod wordlessly as Isabella leaves, quietly closing the door behind me as I continued about my own late-night businesses. Studying. Week 1, Sunday, new event. Aw, Domino looks great in that yellow button-up shirt. It's very handsome. In his gym shorts. It's definitely going to be a nice morning. The sun is up and the birds are singing. Looks like I'm not the only one awake either. Dominic, Sally, and even Rakesh are all here in jogging clothes, doing stretches. Good morning. What's going on? Oh, hey. We were just about to head out. We like to go jogging together on weekends. We usually hit the gardens. They're just lovely this time of year. Do you want to come out with us? It's a great workout and the scenery is gorgeous. You should come along, Anne. Nothing like a hearty run to get your pulse up. And staying fit is important for a good student. It's true. Plus, it's a good way to learn your way around. At the very least, to the gardens. Yeah, this is more my speed. Way more my speed. Let's play this event. Especially with Dominic in gym shorts. Come on now. How am I going to say no to that? Okay, I'll come with you. Just give me a chance to get ready. I really want to see Anne in her cute gym outfit. Sure thing. Since we've already warmed up, we'll meet you there, okay? Sure. Aww, Anne looks so cute. Go, girl. I like that. A quick shower later, and I've gathered my running clothes. I'm not usually a runner, but I've been thinking about taking it up, and getting to know my roommates a little better is the perfect excuse. I'm pretty sure the gardens are that way. A few moments later, and I'm standing with the other morning joggers as we run in place. We should go through the East Botanical Gardens! We did that 2 weeks ago. Let's go through the farming garden. I work there. I see it all the time. Not that it's not pretty, I'm just saying. Rakesh hasn't said a word. I'm starting to wonder if he actually wants to come out running. Hopefully this means that Rakesh did not take a hacksaw to the wall, I'm hoping. Oh fine, let's just go. Sally and Dominic take off running and I follow after. Just behind them, Rakesh kinda follows but isn't running very much. The two in the lead take us along a waist-high fence that borders the campus botanical gardens. Ooh, that sounds beautiful. Various plants of all shapes and sizes are organized into neat rows with little plaques I can't read from here describing what kind of plant it is. It's still pretty early in the fall, so the trees haven't started to change color yet. These guys really go all out. I'm not out of shape, but I haven't been running in a while. The scenery is really nice though, and the air smells of the fresh flowers in the gardens. It's definitely a pleasant way to spend my morning. And come on, keep up! What about Rakesh? We can't wait up for that slacker. Aw, come on Dominic, be nicer than that. It's not that we don't like to wait for him, he just gets so distracted. He tends to slow down a lot. And some of us are trying to get some exercise out here. I see. Sally and Dominic set up a pretty brisk pace, leaving Rakesh further behind. Dominic looks over his shoulder at me like he wants to say something, but I'm a little too far back. I think I can catch up to them, but I feel a little bad about leaving Rakesh behind. Why would they invite him if they were just going to abandon him? It's very true. That is very sad. But I'm sorry, Rakesh. You're sweet and all, but I feel like, you're trying to get inspired. I don't want to I don't want to mess that up for you. I feel like this is the kind of thing where you need some time to reflect and just take in nature, and you probably can do that better without me cramping your style. So I'll do you a solid. I'll do you solid and let you do your thing. I'll take one for the team and catch up to the hot blondie over here. Talk with Dominic. Well, I guess they did invite him to go running. If Rakesh doesn't want to run, that's kind of his business. I try to run a little faster, and soon I'm up next to Dominic. Dominic grins at me for a moment. He gets such a pretty smile, but still seems pretty concentrated on running. You're in pretty good shape, Anne. Such a liar, but it's okay. He doesn't know how hard I'm working, and I am blushing on top of it. I start to lag a little behind, but to my surprise, Dominic falls back with me. Sally is wrapped up in her own thoughts and pulls ahead of us. How was your first week of class, Anne? I think it went well. I'm still getting used to my schedule and the homework. Dominic laughs as he jogs, shaking his head. I remember when I first got here. The change from high school was pretty dramatic. None of my teachers back then even remembered homework existed. Now it seems like I've got nothing but new assignments due all the time. You get used to the workload. Just take a lot more dedication than high school. Was that supposed to be an Anne line back there? I don't know if that was supposed to be Anne or if it really is Dominic. But anyway, you get used to the workload. Just takes a lot more dedication than high school. Yeah, I understand that. I have to admit, the challenge has been pretty fun. That's the spirit. You seem like you've got a good head on your shoulders. I know you'll do well. Thanks. What are you studying? Oh, just general studies right now. I have some time before I declare anything, so I'm seeing what I like the best. That makes sense. What about you? I'm mostly working on my master's courses. That's pretty hot, Dominic, not gonna lie. Oh wow, I had no idea you were so advanced. How old are you? Oh my god, did I really just ask that? How am I this stupid? I can feel my face heating up. I mean, how many years have you been here? It's okay. I'm 2 years into the master's program, actually. Nice. What field? Physics. My thesis advisor is the one who got me my TA job, actually. Got me a grant, too. Between all that and the little stipend I get for being the RA at Latin House, I actually do pretty well for myself. Dominic gives me a lopsided chagrin smile. It looks cute on him. I love... That's just adorkable. Dominic's so adorkable. Well, for a college student anyway.